We already said that it was going to be a busy one, and things are off to a good thing with the Los Angeles Rams now trading for cornerback Trent McDuffie. Kansas City Chiefs get a good deal, and the Los Angeles Rams get a number one cornerback. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down right after this.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, football fans? Welcome back into another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O, and we got some breaking news to bring to you all. The Kansas City Chiefs are trading cornerback Trent McDuffie to the Los Angeles Rams, and it is a really good move for both sides. The move includes a first round pick that is really the second one of from the Rams, a fifth round pick, a sixth round pick, and a 2027 third. This is what the Kansas City Chiefs need. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But Steve-O, how you feeling about the move?
I like the move. Quite frankly, we know this is more of a retooling move when it comes to the Chiefs. So they need to get as much assets when it comes to the draft as possible, and that's what they went out and did. They've shown us over the magnitude of years that they know how to go out and draft anybody, whether it's offense or defense. They drafted Trent, and they found others, so they felt confident that they go out there and do it again. And to do that, to give it to a team that actually needs a number one corner, we did say that was probably the weakness of the Rams when it comes to their defense. The secondary was a problem, and he shores up some of that problem with him coming in doing what he is, having a pretty good PFF grade all the way around. So I like it. Now they did get a little hefty on the picks, but it is what it is. But they definitely got hefty on the picks that they needed, because they need picks all the way around to retool this team. And it is what it is. I mean, you ain't expecting your quarterback to be back this year necessarily, so this is the time to build and put the infrastructure in the right place, and put things in motion. So when it's time for him to return, he's in a bit of a better spot than he was when he left.
I agree, man. And it seemed like they're trying to go back to what they was when they won the last championship. You had yourself a number one wide receiver in Cooper Cup, obviously Matthew Stafford. You had yourself Aaron Darnold. I'm not saying Jared versus Aaron Donald, but he's a really good pass rusher. And you had Jalen Ramsey. Now you go and you add on Trent McDuffie. Steve-O, it does seem like a hefty price, but it was additional draft capital that they accumulated, because
Mm-hmm.
they had the fifth round, but they also had 2 firsts and 2 sixths. So now they just back to 1
One.
first and 1 sixth. So they should be good. And yeah, these must got 3 picks in the 7th round anyway.
Right.
So
They Gucci.
oh, the real boy. That's this just speaks to good GMing from the Los Angeles Rams, bro. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, because when you look at what transpired last year in this playoffs when they was going against Seattle, man, and they had troubles all season long with the cornerback position. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
interested to see if y'all gonna fix one of the main culprits that hurt y'all throughout the entire season, and that's special teams. Yes, we talking about special teams, bro,
No,
that
for real.
cost them games for sure. But this is a really good move for them. Steve-O, what do you see? What does all these picks do for Kansas City, though? Like, man, how much flex? Because now they got 2 first round picks.
Well, it put them in a predicament where now you can get more homegrown talent. You ain't got to go out there and spend money.
Mm.
And that's the main thing that they've been doing. Like, they've been in championships, so they just been trying to revitalize the roster and or spend money on keeping players that they previously won with. So now it's a clear vision. It's time to retool. Your quarterback's out. You need some weapons on both sides of the ball, and your defense is only getting older. So this just made more sense. You get your defense get younger, adding Trent McDuffie, who's only 25 years old. So yeah, I think this is what it is. You're setting up your future in the next few years to possibly put yourself back into the type of conversations that the Chiefs was in the last 5 years.
I agree with that, bro. That's actually a smart way to think about it too, because if you think about last season and the year prior to that, it was kind of evident that that team in Kansas City was getting old. Chris Jones is still Chris Jones, but not quite the Chris Jones that we've, grown to know as one of those dominant forces. Can he still have a game here and there? Absolutely. But he's getting older. Travis Kelce is getting older. And like King Cash said, shout out to the Falcons for that 13th overall pick, because the Rams keep the better first round pick.
Yep.
The Rams keep the better first round pick, and they was able to move off that to go get a guy like Trent McDuffie who gonna come in and help shore up that backfield. And they had concerns about Cam Curl. I believe he's going into free agency. So they get the Rams should be good, but the Kansas City Chiefs, to your point, Steve-O, it's a lot of different things that they can do. If Jeremiah Love falls to them at 9, you can still do other things on the offensive line in the later part of the first round. Jeremiah Love, I think, will be a wild card.
Yeah.
It'll
be a wild card and something they actually need, though.
Yeah, because Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, yeah, they ain't been good enough for them in the last few seasons. And I think to help mitigate some of the struggles on the offensive line, they needed really, really good, solid running back play. And Eric Bieniemy just went back, Steve-O. He's going to want his running back of his choice to call plays with. And, man, would it be crazy to watch what happens over there.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous putting him somebody crazy as Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, bro. He coach hard, too, so it's going to be good. King Cash said, the Rams said, F them picks. I love it.
But you can say F them picks when you got multiple picks.
For real. When you do business the right way, they doing business the way that the Raiders should be doing business. Move off guys that has high value. The Chiefs have been doing this. Remember a couple years ago, they came to the table with Tyreek Hill. He wanted way more than what they was offering. They said, all right, in your prime, we gonna send you up out of here.
Yep.
Trent McDuffie. I'm pretty sure they probably didn't want to get rid of him, but
it's a sacrifice that need to happen.
They got a lot of work they need to do. They got him up out of there. And Steve, I remember a couple seasons ago, they traded L'Jarius Sneed.
Yep.
And his prime. That's good GMing in my personal opinion.
Get ahead of it while you can.
Right. You got to take advantage of the market value when the iron is hot and you can get them picks like that. Man. But it's safe to say that these guys are back to Super Bowl or bust in LA.
It's always going to be Super Bowl or bust when it comes to these LA franchises, because that's just what the town, that's what they pressurize them to do. That's why when it comes to basketball or football, their mindset is F them picks, because they know for one thing, it's always going to be somebody willing to go to LA. And that's the mindset they always going to have.
No, you already
especially know. When you have, and it's always going to be like that, especially when you got a quarterback of that magnitude on your team.
Yeah, that's definitely like that, because you got to reset, and he good enough to elevate the guys around him. So he good, man. This man Phil Yates just shared a tweet, said how the Rams' own first round pick has been used since 2017. Traded to the Titans in 2017, traded to the Patriots in 18, traded to the Falcons in 19, traded to the Jags 20 and 21, traded to the Lions in 22 and 23. And then they drafted Jared Verse in 24, and they just traded their first round pick the last 2 years. These boys say F the picks. But they get to retain some of them. That's the crazy part.
And they're constantly in winning conversations, so it's paying off.
Yeah, absolutely. They doing it the smart way, bro. Real talk. But hey, man, you got any final thoughts? Oh, well, I want to get to this one. King Cash, there's some rumblings around Caleb Downs saying that many believe he has a degenerative ACL. He could possibly fall in this draft.
That's
he could probably fall in this draft for sure. But we'll see, man. We're going to keep everybody updated, rocking and rolling. Steve-O, you got anything left, bro?
No, sir.
Man. Hey, we just dropped the video not too long ago, so, man, go ahead and check out the latest on that on Kyler Murray, talking about A.J. Brown and the loss of the Chicago Bears, Drew Dalman with the Chicago Bears, man. On the real. He
Bro.
said, poor Chargers, they don't get the memo. You got to go all in LA. We only respect champions. That's a fact. That's one city. They don't give a damn what you do. You better go win.
Yep.
You better go win.
That's the real title time.
Shit, them in Boston.
Mhm.
Boston be on some shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
God
hey,
damn it, motherfucker. We'll ship your ass out of here if you ain't winning.
But hey, that is it from us, y'all. Y'all know it's gonna be a crazy next few weeks. Y'all make sure y'all stay locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell as well, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you always love football. Y'all already know we're gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks